I really get a kick out of watching these kids perform. Yeah, it reminds me of my vaudeville days, only worse. Yeah, but I gotta have my theme music, huh? I can't just come out without my theme music.
Well, if you want to get out of the show, you got to do it now, or else you're going to miss your play.
Yeah, but they want to hear thanks for the memory. They always hear it when I come out.
We're rolling.
Rolling? Yeah, but I haven't even had a chance to work on a monologue, huh?
Don't worry about it. We've taken care of it for you. Just read the card.
Oh, we're on now? Cards? Hold that up a little bit, son, huh? Yeah, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Bob on the road to retirement home. Hey, who wrote this stuff?
We're
huh?
rolling.
Rolling, huh? Yeah, well, I'll tell you, people are saying these days I'll take any kind of job, huh? Especially with guys walking by. Go on, you're guessing a Bob Hope show, aren't they wild? Right there, how about that young lady? Isn't she crazy? I'll tell you, I love these people back here, too. They're wild. I'll tell you, though, they're still rolling. I'll tell you what. They say I'll take any kind of job. Wouldn't you know it, here I am in a local TV access show.
We're rolling.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm really proud to be associated with a group of youngsters who are among the best and the brightest. Show business today. And I keep swearing, so I'm getting beeped out here, huh? Yes. A group of youngsters I come to know and love. What's that name again? Famous footwear? What's
Famous in the future.
Famous, is that what it's called? Famous in the future, Rochester.
Very good. Thank you.
Thank you. I'll tell you what, can I do a little ad lib or something? You got a little time here? Yeah, all right, great. It'll be wild. Yeah, well, I'll tell you, ladies and gentlemen, these kids are wild, aren't they? I really get a kick out of watching them perform. It reminds me of my vaudeville act. Only worse. Got you that time.
What does that woman mean, talking to me in that tone of voice? All I said was some little remark about her husband, and she flies off. What is she so touchy about?
I don't know, honey.
Well, anyhow, I'm pushing my cart by the frozen food, and she comes at me. You better take that back immediately. She screams at me, and I drop the tater tots.
Well, you see, honey, how can I explain this? You see, when a woman, she has a tendency to...
Well, I think getting married is stupid, because it's just...
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Third City. Yes, it's time once again to play those improv games that were originated right here in Wondertown.
Okay, we're going to need some help from you, the audience.
Oh, good.
Goody. First, a place where people always go.
The toilet.
The toilet. Very witty, sir. Very good.
Okay, second, something you use every day.
The toilet.
Already have that, ma'am.
A toothbrush.
A toothbrush.
Well,
Very
that's
good.
a
Very
good one, honey.
Got it that time.
And finally, a very special holiday.
Christmas.
Yes.
Okay, now, before we begin the bit, there's one other thing we'd like you to do. Whenever we stop in the middle of a sentence, we want you, the audience, to yell out any word that comes into your mind. The first word at all, anything at all.
Ooh.
Jingle bells, jingle, hey, how you doing?
Great, what brings you to this toilet?
Well, I need to brush my teeth.
How fortunate for you. Here's my toothbrush.
Why, thank you. Well, gee, where did you get that
Ring.
ring?
Ring? Why, I got that when I got out of
Prison.
prison.
Prison? What were you doing in?
A toaster.
A toaster.
No, I wasn't in a toaster, I was in prison.
Oh. Well, what were you doing in prison?
Well, I was arrested for trying to brush my
Dog.
dog.
Well, gee, the laws must be pretty strict in your
Lungs.
lungs.
Ah, but it's gotten much, much worse since the mayor was convicted for
Belching.
belching.
Well, gee, let's go outside and
Blow our brains out.
blow our brains out.
Honey, take it easy.
No, I'd much rather
Get an act.
get an act.
Well, gee, it's Christmas. Why don't we?
Get off the stage.
Honey, would you shut up?
What do you mean, shut up? We're supposed to talk.
He's right, I'm sick of this stick. When are we gonna get a real act?
Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Don't listen to him.
Come on, folks, settle down. Why don't we just have a nice cup of...
Coffee.
Coffee.
Yeah, then you can give us back our...
Money.
Money.
Yeah, boy, what a scene, huh? Boy, was that crowd angry. You haven't seen somebody that hostile. George Bush's mother made him eat broccoli.
Mr. Quadrata, I'd like to thank you for coming down here to Arbitron Rating Service to help us in our research.
Oh, it's no problem at all. Do you interview everyone who fills out a survey for you?
Oh no, only certain special people. We noticed a number of fascinating entries in your TV and VCR diaries and thought it might be kind of interesting to discuss them with you in person.
Sure.
Well, then let's begin with your VCR diary, shall we?
Okay.
Now, you've logged in that every morning you take the 20-minute workout with Bess Mata at 5:30 a.m. Do you do aerobics?
No, I just enjoy watching that program.
Well, I guess 3 attractive young women wearing tight-fitting danskins jumping up and down could be construed as entertainment.
Plus, Bess gives a lot of really good advice. I just feel better about myself after watching her show.
Well, let's move on to your TV diary. It states here that every morning at 7 a.m. you watch the Today Show with Deborah Norville. Now, would you say that Miss Norville is the main reason why you watch the Today Show?
Absolutely.
Okay, then I guess that explains your next entry at 7:30 a.m., where you put a cup of tea and an English muffin in front of the TV set for Deborah. Are you saying that Miss Norville actually eats the English muffin and drinks the tea?
Are you mocking me?
Oh, no, Mr. Quadrata, I'm not mocking you. But in order to understand each individual viewer...
Yes, Deborah takes her tea and her English muffin every morning at 7:30. A lot of people have a hard time believing that, but I just wouldn't make that up.
Oh, of course not. And I'm sure that Miss Norville appreciates you serving her breakfast each morning. Could you explain the 7:58 GAM shot?
What?
Well, here you have stated that you tape the 7:58 GAM shot each morning from the Today Show.
Right before 8 o'clock when they go to a station break, Bryant and Deborah sit on the sofa, and if Deborah's wearing a short skirt, you get a real nice shot of her legs, or gams as they used to say. She's got a great pair.
Yeah. Well, Saturday night at 8 p.m., you watch the ABC mystery movie starring Jacqueline Smith as Christine Cromwell. Did you put anything in front of the TV set for Miss Smith? A glass of wine, perhaps, some cheese or crackers?
No.
I see. That's just a special arrangement you have with Miss Norville because she shows you her gams.
If I tried to feed every beautiful woman who showed up on my TV screen, I'd go broke.
Indeed. But that does bring up an interesting point. In reviewing your TV and VCR diaries, a definite pattern emerges in your viewing habits. For example, Monday night, 9 p.m., Newhart with Julia Duffy. Tuesday night, 6:30 p.m., Entertainment Tonight with Mary Hart and Lisa Gibbons. Wednesday, 11:15 p.m., Johnny Carson interview with Al McPherson, taped GAM shot. I take it she was the one wearing the short skirt.
Is there something you're getting at here?
Mr. Quadrata, do you know any real women?
What?
Do you have a girlfriend? Do you date?
What does that have to do with a rating service?
Well, it seems that you're having a difficult time distinguishing between what you see on television and what happens in real life.
How can you tell that from my survey?
Well, take this for example. Thursday night, 11:45 p.m., Discussions with Diane. There's no such program listed in the TV guide.
It's on every week.
Really? And what happens on Discussions with Diane?
Diane Sawyer and I discuss the important issues of the day.
Okay. Then what about this show? Beautiful Women and Me. Monday night, Gina Davis. Tuesday night, Jasmine Guy. Wednesday night, the American Express operator.
Oh, she's wonderful. You see, this guy loses his wallet, and she helps him check into a hotel.
It's only a commercial.
She helped me choose which credit card to apply for.
Only in your imagination.
Is that why you brought me down here, for a lot of abuse and harassment? Just because what I watch on TV isn't the same as what you watch, it doesn't make me some kind of a freak or something.
Oh, calm down. Nobody is calling you a freak.
I don't have time for this.
Mr. Quadrata, come back. I only have your well-being in mind.
You're like all the rest.
That guy was a classic. He was every bit as wacky as you promised. Now you're gonna have a hard time topping him.
You want to bet? Heather, would you call in the lady who watches All My Children?
All my children. All my children.
Yeah, and how about that Nancy Sosnowski in that last sketch, huh? Was she wild? I'll tell you, I wouldn't mind switching her channel.
Dad, toss me a beer. Come on, Timmy's dad lets him drink, and he's not even 8. Come on, I'm old enough. By the time I'm 20, I'll be in college, and I'll be drinking with my frat brothers. And I'll be skipping classes and flunking tests. And I'll be drinking so much just to try and forget my problems. When I'm your age, I'll be sucking down 3 and 4 cases a week. And I'll be remembering the days when my frat brothers and I set new heights in team liver damage. And when my son's our age, he can join us.
Alcohol, it does a body good.
Hey, look, about that discussion we had the other day.
Oh, that. Well,
Yeah, I'm afraid I was a little bit wimpy on you.
Oh, well, don't worry.
Look, I made a few conciliatory remarks, and I really regret that.
Oh.
Well, let's face it, you were making a lot of wildly inane and totally inappropriate remarks, and I had no business placating you like that. I should have had the decency to point out your fallacies right from the start.
Now, wait a minute.
Look, I've had a couple of days to think about it now, and, well, I realize that you were just acting out of your own stubbornness and self-interest. And this isn't the first time, either.
What?
Now, look, the important thing to remember here is that you and I are enemies. Now, let's not lose sight of that fact with a lot of pointless rhetoric about you and I getting along or working together for the company's good. We have nothing in common. Look, I'm a hard-working, dedicated sort of guy who's a real asset to the company. Well, you're an overpaid, misinformed screw-up. But, look, I realized as much when they hired you. So, look, the important thing here is that there's no misunderstanding.
I hate you. I'm going to personnel right now and get transferred out of this department. You bastard.
Now that's the spirit. Oh, Betty, about that discussion we had over dinner?
Yeah, wasn't that last sketch wild, huh? I'll tell you, there was so much sweet-talking and backstabbing going on, I thought I tuned into a televised session of Congress.
Back in the days of the Old West, there was only one man nutty enough to laugh in the face of law and order. The Range Old Kid. Blah, blah, blah. Guys, it's the Range Old Kid.
Kid! A pack of Redskins held up the stage and shot Parson Brown!
I don't care about that. Hey, kid, I hear that Babbling Bob's on his way here from Waco. And they say that he's more deranged than you. What? Why, ain't nobody more deranged than me. Why, I can smell feet when they're thinking. Ooh. I can stop a stampede of crazed prairie dogs by reciting Chaucer. I can impregnate a mule by laughing. I can... Kid, hold on here. You better save some of that stuff for Babbling Bob. Maybe you're right, Gabby. My name ain't Gabby. What you calling me, Gabby?
Gabby, I thought she was Gabby.
Hey, it's Babbling Bob versus the deranged old kid. So, you're the deranged old kid, huh? You don't scare me none, Bob. Why, I seen a bigger nut than you between a fly's leg. That's one for the kid.
That's the kind of humor I was expecting, kid.
You better watch it, Bob.
Well,
You don't want to mess with the kid when he's riled. Avasti swabs! Keel haul that motorboat. When it's nighttime in Italy, it's Wednesday over here.
irradiated hamburger, help me, you lounge lizard. 23 Skidee and God help thee, cow pie breath.
Ooh, looks like the kids met his match.
Ooh, shooby dooby. Ooh, bop shabam klookamop. Long live bebop. Bird lives.
They don't call me the Derango Kid for nothing. Long live the kid! Long live the kid!
Yeah, and how about that Derango Kid, huh? I haven't heard that much nonsense since Dan Quayle's last speech.
All right, people, get back. What's the matter with you? Are you trying to get yourselves killed?
Back off, Buzz. One more false move, and this back will get you, understand?
All right, buddy, now cool down. I'm sure we can handle this situation here.
Oh, yeah? Better handle a couple $100,000 in unmarked deals and a plate trip out of here. And you know what else? I want to talk to somebody from the media. That's it. Somebody from the media, like that black guy, you know, on Channel 7.
Yeah, Harry Porterfield?
No, not him. The little chubby guy. You know, who's talking to the crooks.
Oh, Russ Ewing, yeah. He's all booked up till next month. There's a lot of crime going on these days.
Okay, then how about that Giselle chick? The Giselle, you know the one that's talking to the drug lords all the time? Yeah, I wouldn't mind spending a weekend on her boat, huh?
She transferred to Florida.
Well, we better get somebody, because I might just lose control. You know what I mean? Huh?
Excuse me. I'm from the press.
What newspaper you from?
Illinois Entertainer.
Illinois Entertainer? Get back! Get away from here! You can't get in here.
Come on, you gotta give me a break. I'm tired of covering rock bands all the time. I want to write about something important for a change.
Listen, you can't go from interviewing rock stars to handling a hostage crisis. You gotta start out smaller, like interviewing news anchors. Like,
Is that guy from the media?
Yeah, but he's from the Illinois Entertainer.
Well, look, I don't care. I gotta talk to somebody. Bring him over. Come on.
Good luck, pal.
Thanks. My card.
Good.
So, how's it going?
Not too good, huh? I'm in the middle of a practical bag race. I'm trying to get out of here without getting my head blown off.
Oh, question? Right, I got it right here. Let's see,
Where's your pen?
Panorama, Bengals, bank robber. So how long have you and your gang been together?
Gang? You don't have a gang. It's just me.
Okay, so you're a solo performer. What was your inspiration to embark on a life of crime? Were there any bank robbers in particular whose work you enjoyed, whose style you sought to emulate?
I gotta eat. That's my inspiration.
Okay, good.
Well, look, man. Lost my job about a year ago, and then my unemployment ran out, and last week I got thrown out of my flat. So I decided to make a little withdrawal from the local savings and loan. You know what I mean?
Let me just double check what I've got here. You lost your job a year ago, your unemployment ran out, and just last week you got evicted. Could you run that last bit by me again? I want to use that as a quote. You decided
To make a little withdrawal from the local savings and loan. And what paper did you say you were from?
Was there anything special you were looking for in a hostage? I realized it had to be an important decision for you to make.
Well, I didn't hold auditions, if you know what I mean. Maybe we were trying to kill you before, huh?
There was that punk band at the Heartland Cafe.
Excuse me. I'm from WQUT, and I heard about this incident on my police radio. I think we need to step in and take a much more serious approach.
No kidding, lady. I got this rock critic in here. He's making a whole mess of this thing. You better get in there, lady.
Beagle influence? Don't need no stinking beagle influence.
Excuse me, I'm Lori from WQUT, and I understand you want someone from the media to negotiate your demands.
You're that lady from the restaurant reviews, ain't you?
Yes, I do restaurant reviews and light features.
Cool.
But I'm looking to make a move into a much more serious direction. Did you have a healthy lunch today?
Huh?
Well, you see, too much sugar or too much cholesterol can adversely affect one's ability to handle stressful situations.
You give me somebody here on this double. I got a rock critic and a cookie queen trying to handle this hostage crisis.
Well, look, lady, most days I get my dinner out of a tin can.
Well, you see, there you are. Well, for a few more extra pennies, you could whip up a tasty chicken and rice dish. Well, you folks at home can do the same. Well, all you have to do is take a few pieces of chicken off the chicken breast, and you put that in a shallow frying pan with 2 teaspoons of safflower oil. Then, while that's simmering, you take 2 cups of Minute Maid rice and...
What the hell does this have to do with a hostage crisis?
Gee, well, what would Jane Pauley do in a situation like this? Here we are in Lincoln Park, where Chicago's movers and shakers do their shopping, cooled by the offshore breezes of the lake.
Listen, lady, I'm gonna ventilate this bank teller until you start making some sense.
What? All right, buddy. Cool down right now. I got a genuine national celebrity on his way here right now.
Well, it's about time.
Hello, I'm Robin Leach, here in Lincoln Park, where 11 gunmen silhouetted against an imposing skyline out an entire city at bay. Yesterday he was a nobody, but today, if his demands are met, he'll be rich and famous. And just what will he do with the money? Perhaps spend a week in the sultry Bahamas with supper for Vincent Donna Mills to relax his leisure.
All right, I give up. On one condition.
No reporters.
Okay, Mr. Hawk, we got just enough time to do the wrap-up. Yeah, okay, great. Rolling? Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's our show, huh? Aren't those kids wild, huh? You'll be hearing a lot from them in the future, I'll tell you, huh? Yeah. Would you want a shot here, huh?
Would you sign Ted, please,
Mr. Hawk? Where's security?
Please, Mr. Hawk.
Yeah, I'll sign your autograph. Yeah, somebody finally recognized me, huh? That kind of talent. Yeah, right, I got it. Now here, get the hell out. I'm doing a shot here, huh? Let's start. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's our show. Weren't those kids wild, huh? I'll tell you, you'll be hearing a lot from them in the future. Yes, and you can see
Famous in the future.
famous.
Famous in the future.
Famous what?
In the future.
Famous in the future at the Roxy and other fine clubs throughout Chicagoland. Huh? Well, good night, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Hope. That's a wrap.
Yeah. I've seen them in all the real desperate clubs in Chicago, huh?
We got just enough time for you to catch your plane.
I hope the future never comes for these guys, huh? Yeah, I'll tell you, I haven't seen that many bombs since Ronald Reagan's last film fest.
Huh? You play?
Yeah. Yeah, how about that timing, too? I haven't seen timing that bad since Jerry Ford's last round of golf. Play? Yeah, how about that Brooke Shields, too? Yeah, she is.